Good day, everybody, and welcome to tonight's football game, where tonight Utah Tech will face off Southern Utah in Southern Utah Stadium, known as Hercules Coliseum. Tonight, we can see the fanatics and the fans for Southern Utah place all around the stadium. Alright then, here we go. Dale kicks off for Utah Tech. Utah Tech still deep in their own half. They throw over the middle. Utah Tech is in their own half. So, running back takes it. Quite short of the first down. Southern Utah punts. And Utah Tech has possession. It was a short return, but Utah Tech has it on their 38. Watson. Aim high. He throws it in blitz. Bills runs past them. And the defenders. And is brought down straight at the 47 yard line. Watson throws to Wilt again. Takes it and is brought down straight at the 33-yard line. The team is set. Ball's received. Watson takes it himself. He takes it. He runs with it and makes it just barely past the 10-yard mark. Watson aims high. He throws. Shelvin catches it. And he is in. And he dives for the touchdown. Utah Tech is now up by 6. We don't have the scoreboard this time because we had issues with it. So we don't want to work. And it seems like Utah Tech wants to attempt 1 point. And the 1 point score. Phil kicks off again for Utah Tech. Utah Tech deep. Southern Utah in their own half. Quarterback throws it. Southern Utah still in their own half. At their first down. Running back takes it. He runs it. Edelman was again too slow. See, the defense has been quite horrible this season. Southern Utah has it in midfield. They throw it over the middle. Edelman again wasn't strong enough. Southern Utah has possession. Passing play. Ogba wasn't strong enough. And that cost them the touchdown. Point at the touchdown is good. Utah takes 7, Southern Utah 7. Good. Southern Utah kicks off, and Utah Tech receives it at their own 25, which is sort of a good sign. It's a good return, and it's about midfield. Nearly midfield, but it's still in their own half. Watson aims high. Need for Shelvin. Shelvin catches it. He runs it. And is brought down straight at the 37-yard line. 37, 38. God knows. Say 38 for safety. You can see how he catches it straight over the 10-yard line. Powerful offense this year, even though they had that one loss by that comeback done in I forgot the name. That one. Watson takes it. He runs it. Dodges the defenders, but only makes 9 yards, and it's just 1 yard away from the first down. And that's the end of the first quarter. And now, we shall begin the second quarter. Utah Tech still has position right about Southern Utah's 30-yard line. 28-yard line. Watch player runs with it. And he's brought out of bounds, stopping the timer temporarily. And let's see what the quarterback plans. The ball snapped. It is thrown over. And it is in. Touchdown, Utah Tech. With Darby being the receiver for the ball. And it seems like Utah Tech wants to attempt a 2-point conversion. Will they be successful? Who knows? Watson. He throws it short. Oh, and Wilkes dodges the defenders, and it's in for the 2-point conversion. Still kicks off for Utah Tech. Southern Utah in their own half. They keep it on the ground. Southern Utah is at their own 34-yard line. Quarterback hands it off. Southern Utah has it midfield. They throw the ball. And Edelman sacks the quarterback. So Southern Utah wants to attempt the field goal. And the field goal is good. Southern Utah 10. Utah Tech 16, if I'm right. Alright. Utah Tech receives the ball. It's good. And they still have possession. Down by the, let's see, 38-yard line. The ball is thrown. The ball player receives it and is tackled by the whole damn crowd. And he is brought down straight at the 47-yard line. Let's see, Watterson receives the snap ball. And he passes it to a squad player that was way open. And the squad player does enough to get them the first down. He is brought down at the 34-yard line. Watterson throws the ball to Shelvin. He runs with it. Defenders catch up. Oh, and he dodges the defenders, and he is down by the 6-yard line. They are right in the red zone. You can see how Watterson aims high. He was about to be sacked, but no, he threw it quickly in time. See, that's the powerful thing about this offense, that the quarterback, he just throws the ball fast enough before he even gets sacked. And that was just in time for the 20-second warning. They want to do the first down. It is thrown, and it is caught by Shelvin. Touchdown, Utah Tech. And that is another 6 for the score. You can see how that touch was good in the end zone. Powerful offense, as I said before. And it seems that Utah Tech wants to attempt a 2-point conversion. Yeah, they are going to attempt a 2-point conversion. Watson throws it, and it is caught. That is the good 2-point conversion. Southern Utah 10, Utah Tech about 23. And that's the end of the first half. And we'll go into halftime. And welcome back to today's football game. Utah Tech kicks off for Southern Utah kicks off. Utah Tech receives the ball, and it's a good return. Utah Tech in their own half. Watson receives the ball. Ball thrown. Oh, but that was a bad throw. Utah Tech receives, and Southern Utah catches the ball down at the 39-yard. Pretty bad miscalculation from Watson. You can see that he could try it. He could have been aiming for the running back, but unfortunately, he threw too much power, and that was caught by Southern Utah. Southern Utah now has the ball midfield in Utah Tech's end. The running back takes it. Ukale misses the tackle, and Southern Utah has possession. They throw the ball, and the ball is intercepted by Utah Tech, and it is brought down at the 17-yard line. Watterson pass the ball, throws it. Oh, Viltz gives the defender a stiff arm. Oh, and he runs it. He runs it. He's passed over the 50, over the 45, over the 40, over the 35, over the 30. Oh, just over the 25, and is brought down at the 23-yard line of Southern Utah. They just went from the 17-yard line of their own half to field goal range quickly. Wow. See, that's the danger of leaving receivers wide open. If you don't, because Southern Utah is pretty slow. They're powerful, but they're pretty slow. And we see that this clearly cost them. They were unable to even do a field goal before being intercepted. One interception, and Southern Utah Tech was already back down at Southern Utah's half. Quarterback throws it. It flies in the air. Caught by Viltz, and he dives, and he is in for not the touchdown. He was brought down at the 4-yard line. On the spot for Kansas City, making the touchdown. And that's another 6 for the scoreboard. So that would be about 29-10, if I'm right. And if I'm not, well, then you can get mad at me. And it seems that Utah Tech wants to attempt a 2-point conversion. No! They want to attempt a 1-point conversion. And the kick is good. Still kicks out for Utah Tech. And Southern Utah receives the ball in their own half. They run the ball. Team Southern Utah's been struggling. And because right now, Utah Tech has the advantage. They're 30-10, with Southern Utah having 10. So, initially, Southern Utah seemed like it was going to be one of those rough battles, but now it just seems like it's going to be a somewhat blowout. Southern Utah under a red zone. They throw it over the middle. And that's just the end of the first quarter. And it was incomplete. Southern Utah is going to go for the 4th down. They throw the ball. And Edelman sacks the quarterback. For once, Edelman does something. And Utah Tech is deep in their own half. Watterson in the end zone. In their own end zone. Goes into the lower area. Caught by Shelburne. Shelburne runs with it. Oh, but it's a fumble. It is fumbled. Oh. It was fumbled straight at the 25-yard line. No, 35-yard line. Or is that the 25-yard line? Yeah, that is the 25-yard line. Apologies. Wow. Edelman, the defense, actually succeeds for once. And they lose all that progress with a single fumble. Ball is now at the 25-yard line for Southern Utah. And Utah Tech is forced to turn the ball over. Southern Utah on the 25. They run the ball Ukeo was too slow. Southern Utah on the red zone. It's a throw over the middle. Edelman was again too slow. And that is a touchdown for Southern Utah. Southern Utah is now 16-30. And I point out to the touchdown. It is missed. The kick is no good. And Southern Utah wants to attempt an onside kick. And then Utah Tech recovers the ball. Utah Tech has it midfield. Watterson. Darby runs with that at the edge. He's at the edge. Past the 25. Past the 20. Past the 15. And is brought down straight at the 14-yard line. What a pain. Watterson throws it over the middle. And Shelburne receives it in the end zone. It is good for the touchdown. Utah Tech is now 36-16 against Southern Utah. Watterson takes the throw. And those throws are quick and powerful. Unfortunately, power was what caused the interception last time. Seems like Utah Tech has to attempt a second 2-point conversion. The throw and it is good. Shelburne catches the ball. Utah Tech is now 38-16. Still kicks off for Utah Tech with 1 minute on the line. Southern Utah's deep in their own half. They throw it to the middle. Southern Utah has a possession. They throw the ball. UK missed the tackle. And Southern Utah has the midfield. The running back takes it. And it's a fumble. Again, revenge for what happened last time. Southern Utah and Utah Tech on their own 36-yard line. Utah Tech. The quarterback throws it. He throws it, but it was too low. It was incomplete. 2nd and 10. First 2nd and 10 we've seen this whole damn game. It is thrown. It seems like it's going to be intercepted. No! But Darby catches it somehow. And it's over to 50, and it's good for a field. It's good for field goal range. What will they attempt? Seems like Utah Tech wants to attempt the field goal range. It's 63 yards. And the kick is good. It's good. Somehow it's good. 60 yards. The kick is good. The only time we ever seen good field goals from over 60 yards is in the United Football League. That is a surprise. Wow. That is impressive. 63 yards. And that's the game. Utah Tech wins 41-16 against Southern Utah. And Utah Tech has not advanced yet in the leaderboard. But they will get there.